Welcome back, everybody, to the NBA 2K25 Aztecs Expansion Series. We're in Mexico City. We're about to jump into our first game of the entire franchise, the first game for this organization. But first, a recap of the roster that we drafted last episode in the expansion draft. We brought in Malcolm Brogdon to be our starting point guard, Robert Williams as our starting center, backed up by Steven Adams, Peyton Pritchard, our backup point guard, Karis LeVert, our starting two guard, backed up by Luke Kennard. We got Derek Jones Jr. and Josh Green at small forward. Green will start over Derek Jones, and we'll have Dorian Finney-Smith at the 4. He'll be backed up by Najee Marshall. Now, I do know that since launch, there has been a bug both in my career and MyNBA, pretty much every game mode so far, when you're playing or watching a game, where the subs aren't correct. There are way less subs than there should be. Some guys don't even see the court. So that still is a problem. I have done a couple of test games so far, and that has not been fixed. Now, some players do come in, but most guys are going to be in for most of each half. They'll sit for like 3 to 4 minutes maximum. So you'll see like 2, maybe 3 guys come off the bench here in this first game. I was waiting for it to be patched, but it has not been patched yet. But I'm not going to wait to get things started here. We're not going to spend that much time in year one anyways. So I figured, why not just get our first game out of the way here? And our first game is going to be against the Denver Nuggets. It's going to be our first game of the entire series. Our first home game, plus our first game in the NBA Cup. So 3 different kind of inaugural games all combined into one. So let's just jump right into it. We're playing the Denver Nuggets. Obviously have Jamal Murray, Nikola Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, and now Westbrook as well in their starting 5. So going to be a very tough matchup for this team, which is not even close to how good their starting 5 is. But let's jump in and see what happens here in our first game of the franchise. There's Karis LeVert and Peyton Pritchard arriving to the game with head coach Milan Mack. We are in the Palacio de los Deportes here in Mexico City, Mexico for our first game as an NBA franchise. This one comes at home. My court's not bugged. Some players have been saying that their courts are bugged, but not the case for us. There's our upcoming schedule. But today, we have the Denver Nuggets on the docket. Only one game here in this opening episode, but after that, we'll probably just run through this first year pretty quickly. The first game in franchise history is officially underway here at the Palacio de los Deportes, otherwise known as the Sports Palace. I have been toying with some sliders recently, so I have a different slider set than the one I had initially in the first episode, but we'll see how things go here in this first game. Brogdon's shot won't drop in. It goes the other way. Denver with the ball. Mismatch inside for Jokic. Double team comes. His fadeaway just rattles out. Inbound pass to Karis LeVert. His first shot is up and out. That comes after a Jamal Murray reach and foul on the play prior. Jokic the screen. Westbrook the triple. No good, but Jokic pulls it down. MPJ with the second chance points. And that will open the scoring here in Mexico City. Top of the key. Brogdon with it. Good pass inside as Robert Williams rolls to the rim. He has the first bucket in team history. Little pick for Porter here, but that triple's not going to drop in this time. Not really sure what to expect from the offense here. I'm not really expecting a lot. I'm probably going to hope to get like 105, 110 points, but I doubt we get there, honestly. And if we do, you know, it's a welcome surprise. Brogdon can't get it to go. He's 0 for 2. The Time Lord pulls it down and throws it up in, and he's got all 4. and it gives the Aztecs their first lead of the series. Off-ball screen set for Jamal Murray. Jokic comes up. He rolls inside, but Murray fires instead and knocks it down. Timeout Aztecs, trailing by 1. The pass to LeVert from the Time Lord, and Karis LeVert with his first points here at Mexico City. Jamal Murray sets the screen. Another one comes up. Porter, baseline, and fouled by Williams. Or I guess Green's call for the foul. Looked like more like that was a foul on Williams, but it's going to be on Green instead. The front end drops in for MPJ, who played all but one game in 2023. And both free throws drop in. LeVert, nice crossover move, and he finishes through the contact. Jokic calling forward inside. Double team comes for him in the post. Kick it out to Murray for the triple. LeVert gets downhill, throws up a tough one. Solid defense there by Jamal Murray. As Westbrook leaves it outside, and Jokic can't lease it from deep on a wide open look. On the other end, it's Josh Green. He can't knock it down either. Now a slight mismatch inside. Jokic shielding off Dorian Finney-Smith. He's on the board. Nearly stolen by Westbrook, but Brogdon gets inside for the deuce. That assist goes to Dorian Finney-Smith. In-range jump shot in there for Nikola Jokic, coming off his third MVP. A first-team All-NBA, obviously. They lost, I believe, before the Western Conference Finals, if I recall correctly. Looking for a bounce-back season here in 2024. The triple. Good from Malcolm Brogdon. We're all tied at 14 apiece. Shot clock under 5 for Denver. Murray guarded closely. Finney-Smith with the pick. Brogdon picked up by Murray. He spins. Time counting down. Gotta find something. Nothing there. Jokic doubled. Out to Gordon. No good. Brogdon wants to go right at Westbrook. He shrugs him off and finishes the tough lay-in. That puts the Aztecs on top. All the way up ahead to Jokic, but a bit too strong off the window. Solid defense there by the Time Lord. Good feed inside. A better kick out to LeVert in the corner for a 5-point Mexico City lead. Screen sets. Pull-up jump shots in there from MPJ. That's his second three-ball here in this first quarter. Cutting inside, it's LeVert missing right at the rim. Off the screen, a pick and roll. Back to Jokic inside. He gets it back with the second chance. And we're tied again. Double screen setting up. Brogdon steps into it, but can't connect. Finney-Smith out to LeVert. He's catching fire here in the first quarter. So as I mentioned, subs are still broken. We have brought in Derrick Jones Jr., our first sub of the game. Nobody else has checked down for Denver or the rest of our team. We'll see how much fatigue comes into play later on. Contested shot, no good, and Williams can't pull it down, but Finney-Smith has it drop right to him. Aztecs leading by 3 with under 3 to go here in the first quarter, looking to add some more onto this lead. Brogdon whips it inside. Tough shot for Williams, but he was fouled on the attempt by Nikola Jokic. He's not a fan of the call. Williams already has the fatigue icon next to his name. Gordon checks out. In comes Saric, the first sub for Denver here in this one. Up and under. Nice play by Jokic. Reverts. Penetrates. Hands it off. Brogdon finds him open, and Leverts with the wide open miss. Back to Jokic amongst the trees. Can't get it to go, but more second chance points for Denver. That's already at least 7 off of offensive rebounds. Williams with a nice pump fake, and he draws number 2 on the 3-time MVP. Under 90 seconds left to go as that one rattles off the front iron and in. Back end will rim out this time. Trying to push the tempo. MPJ on the fast break. Left it short. It's 25-23 Mexico City. Inside to Williams. He bobbled the pass and stepped out of bounds. It goes the other way. Pick and roll. Cut off by Robert Williams. Fast break. Great pass up ahead to DJJ. Karis LeVert, the assist. That's pure basketball right there. Pure fast break basketball. You gotta love it. Jokic comes up. Murray pumps, then fires, and that one rattles in for 3. Shot clock under 5. Brogdon attacking the basket. Tough finish over Westbrook. He's been solid out there. 9 points. Has not taken a rest so far, but he's 4 for 7. Final play of the first quarter. Jokic wants it down low. Double team comes, and he can't lay it in. It just rolls off the rim, and Mexico City hanging on to a 3-point lead. 29-26 through 12. Start of the second quarter, Denver in possession. Another double comes inside on Jokic, and Porter unable to hit the open 3-point jumper. Inside and stolen by Dario Saric. Here's Christian Braun all the way to the rim and fouled hard. So he's their second guy off the bench. We'll see if anybody else checks in for the Nuggets. So far, it's just been Derrick Jones Jr. for the Aztecs. As the free throws drop in, it's back to a 1-point game. Off the screen, LeVert pulls the trigger and connects from deep again. He's had the hot hands. 14 points now for Karis LeVert. Murray's step back won't drop in. Downhill, Derrick Jones Jr. draws number 3 on Jokic. He's got to watch the foul trouble now. If we can get their best player off the court, that would be nice, but he's not going to check out here. The free throws are both good. Jokic wants isolation, and that's exactly why, going right after the Time Lord. He's got 12. Good penetration by Brogdon, but that one is rejected by Porter Jr. Off the screen, the 3. Off the backboard and out from MPJ. Up to Williams. Going right after Jokic for the deuce. Downhill, great pass inside to the Joker for the two-handed flush. 14 points now for Jokic, 12 of those coming inside the paint. That's where he lives and breathes. Here's a pick and pop for Brogdon. Back iron and out. Nuggets trailing by 4, looking to fight their way back into this lead. Westbrook finds Murray baseline. He hands it off. Jokic doubles. MPJ covered well by LeVert. Good recovery on defense. The 3 rattles out from Dario Saric. Cutting and doubled, I guess, on the pass attempt. And Porter cuts it off. Westbrook has to make something happen here. Lost his dribble. The shot won't go. Williams floats it inside. Brogdon fouled by Jamal Murray. That's 2 on him, 3 on Jokic. Brogdon coming off a year where he had a lot of injuries. Played less than half of the season. But it's going to be a different story here in year 1, as he has found himself in a starting job in Mexico City. He splits the free throws. Aztecs lead by 5. Pretty low scoring quarter so far. But Teague might be kind of creeping in here on both squads. Westbrook. Right into a jump ball with Dorian Finney-Smith. 6 on the shot clock. The Aztecs win the tip-off. Here's DJJ going right after Porter. Count the baskets. 13th foul of the quarter on Denver. Surprising starts by Mexico City with an early lead. The N1 free throw won't go. Murray over 2 defenders. What a shot. LeVert cuts inside. Has the sky for the pass. And Westbrook ends up with the stop. Murray steps back. No good this time. Brogdon, catch and shoot 3. Now their offense really getting on track here. But Saric slips by Derek Jones Jr. and Porter found him cutting towards the basket. We got a 1-score game here. Off the screen from LeVert. The triple lined up and nailed by Derek Jones Jr. Timeout Nuggets. Denver last year was a top 5 passing team, a top 5 scoring team in terms of the efficiency. They have the 3-time MVP Nikola Jokic, so to struggle on offense here against an expansion team, the first in over a decade here in the NBA, is definitely a surprise, but MPJ gets them back on track with that triple. Can the Aztecs respond? The play set up. Brogdon launches and sinks it. Backdoor. Jokic fouled on the dunk attempts. That's the first one against Robert Williams. Jokic has been in the game the entire time. So is Jamal Murray. Really hope that this subbing thing gets fixed here soon, because not sure that can be a problem here on launch day and not be patched a couple days later as we nearly turn the ball over. But Derek Jones Jr. able to track things down. Off the screen, fading away. Tough shot there from Karis LeVert. Westbrook all the way to the 10. He can't lay it in, but the putback will go. Screen set by Williams. He rolls inside, getting by Jokic in for 2 more. Murray has no dribble left. He hands it off to Westbrook, the left-handed fade. But the soft touch off the window drops in. Denver trying to creep back in once again after falling behind by a couple of scores a couple minutes ago. It's 47-44 and a 3.5 to play in the first half. In Mexico City's first ever NBA game. Jones fakes and scores. Murray left open, top of the key. That one drops in. It's back to 2. I've been pleasantly surprised by the offense here for the Aztecs. And Denver's offense has really picked things up these last couple of trips down. Gotta find something here. Williams has to shoot. That's not his sweet spot. Westbrook pulls down the miss. Jokic hands it off. Porter, the short fadeaway. We are all tied at 49 apiece. Both teams right around 50-51% shooting. Whipped inside. Williams once again scores off the pick and roll as he flexes on the home crowd. Handoff to Jokic. One-legged shot on the move. That is a play that we have seen time and time again from Jokic throughout his career. Denver not going away here in this first half. Brogdon fires. That one rattles off the rim a couple of different times. A chance to retake the lead, and Jokic hits another runner. It's 53-51. About 40 seconds left to go in this first half. Aaron Gordon about to check back in for Denver here. LeVert drives and slips past Saric. Great blow by that time. All the way to the rim and snatched out of thin air by the Time Lord. The home crowd loves it. Finney Smith has a mismatch, but he can't take advantage of it. No shot clock left. They got to find something here. It's a three. Murray can't beat the buzzer. We are all knotted up here at the halftime break. 53 apiece. Both starting centers nearly had a first half triple-double. They're all tied up, but Jokic follows his own shot and keeps things alive with Denver. Trying to jump back in front here to open this second half. Here's Westbrook. Inside to Jokic. Left it short. Shot clock reaching 0. LeVert steps into a 3, but has not gotten back on track since that hot first quarter. Got a mismatch down low. Jokic wants it inside. LeVert on him. Double comes. Fade away. Good. And Denver back in front, 55-53. That is a shot that nobody can guard. And that's going to be a 3-second violation on Derrick Jones Jr. It's going to go the other way. Just a boneheaded play. Right back to the Joker. Right back to a double team. Out to Porter, who laces it from deep. And Denver has their first multi-scorer lead since the first quarter, perhaps. The crossover. Westbrook, really good defense, but Brogdon somehow gets by him for the deuce. Curling off a screen. The floater won't drop in for Jokic. Fast break. LeVert with the fast break triple. And we're all tied again. Nearly stolen by Jones. Porter slipping inside with the hoop and the harm. That's number 2 on Robert Williams. Jones was trying to steal that one, and he mistimed it. And Porter takes full advantage with a 3-point play. Inbound pass. 2 passes back-to-back, nearly stolen. And we get the bucket instead. Timeout Denver now. From the elbow. Fading away, Jokic, nothing but nylon. He's got 23 points, partly because he's played the entire darn game. But I think even still, he's been playing some fantastic basketball here in his first game of the season. Finney Smith, the screen. LeVert behind the arc. Still has yet to really get things going here. 26 boards for Denver, 21 for the Aztecs as Jokic, an aggressive play on the ball. He picks up the 3rd foul against Robert Williams. First free throw drops in for him, and he goes 2 for 2. Offense being held in check here. Williams stuffed out of bounds by the Joker. We have 0.1 seconds to get a shot off. That is not going to happen. Just Count this one as a turnover, I guess. From the free throw line, right into contact. Another and one for Denver. And another foul against the Time Lord. Jokic off to a great start here in the third quarter, but this time the free throw won't drop in for him. Denver leading by 7 now. Can the offense get back in rhythm for Mexico City? LeVert to Williams, back out to Jones. Back to Williams. We gotta find something here. LeVert's gonna have to jack it up. Uh-oh. There's a size disparity inside the paint. Gordon can't hit it, but it's tipped back in by Jokic. He is taking over here this third quarter. The third quarter Nuggets are not a team to be trifled with. Something's got to give here. Brogdon to break the cold spell for the Aztecs. Will that get us back on track? Westbrook cuts inside, and with a two-handed flush, he gives Denver a 9-point cushion. This home arena is packed, hoping for a huge upset here in our first game as a franchise. But shots gotta start falling, but so far, not many have. Only 9 points in this third quarter for the Aztecs and 18 for Denver. This game was tied at halftime. Not so much anymore. Here's Murray off the Jokic screen, giving plenty of room to fire. Gordon pulls it down. It's kept alive once again. Too many offensive rebounds given up, and now a great play by Jokic to find the open man. You do not want to double Jokic because that is exactly what will happen, but like in real life, you know, if you double, somebody's open. If you don't, he's going to go to work and probably score. Porter's got 22. Brogdon right down the lane. He's got 21. He might be your best player on the court right now. Again, hopefully we get some of these sub things fixed. We're finally going to see Josh Green check in here soon after quite a while not in the ball game. Porter out of a shot finds Jokic with the left-handed lay-in. The passing on display right now by Denver has been just great to watch if you're not an Aztecs fan. Screen setting up. Brogdon lets it fly, but cannot bury it. 31 boards now for them, 22 for us. We're losing that battle pretty heavily in this second half. Jokic draws number 5 on Williams. We're going to be forced to make a sub here soon. He's probably going to foul out here in the next couple of minutes. First one drops in for Jokic. Green checks in. Still no sign at all of Steven Adams. Come on, game. Can we just prevent a blowout here in this second half? LeVert nearly got the basket. That's number 3 against Jamal Murray. Malone's not too happy with that call, but I'll take it. First one drops in, and as soon as Josh Green came in, he checks out. In comes Derrick Jones Jr. The free throws are both good. Needs some stops, though, here on defense. Off-ball screen setting up. Good passing around the outside. Now inside to Jokic. He's doubled. Porter with space to fire and hits. Something has to drop here soon. What an alley-oop up to DJJ. Looking to the crowd to get loud here and will this team back in this ball game. Time counting down for Denver. You might get our first stop in a minute. The 3 won't drop in for Jamal Murray. Up ahead, poked away, right back to Jones, and he hits the reverse with the foul. Number 4 on Jokic. What a play off that deflection. The free throw will not count. And the Aztecs trail by 11. Murray, and one on the other side. He just gave it right back to him. And Jamal Murray makes no mistake at the charity stripe. Inside to Williams with the left-handed rim rocker. It's 84-72, but we got to play some defense here, man, to get back in this game. High ball screen set up for Murray. Bounce right to the feet of Robert Williams, who gets that steal thrown right to him. LeVert on the other end just cannot connect behind the arc. Have we even hit a three in this second half? I think just one is dropped in for us. Good pump fake there by Porter, but it leads to nothing. Murray, mid-range jump shot, rattling in. Cutting inside, it's Williams, a two-handed skyward finish. It's back to 12. There's still plenty of basketball left to play. Off the screen, LeVert, back to DFS, contested three. There's nothing dropping from downtown. We finally have Luke Kennard at the scores table, but he's not going to get a chance to check in as Westbrook can't beat the buzzer. It's 86-74. And Denver has looked very good since the halftime break. Peyton Pritchard finally checks in after 3 quarters of play. Where has he been this entire time? Kennard, still no sign of him, but Aztecs have the ball looking to get back within 10 points. Pritchard has to shoot. No good. Down low with Jokic. Out to the corner for Dario Saric, and luckily that shot's not going to fall, but some of these home fans have already left the building. It's only a 12-point game, but some seats are now empty. What's going on there? It's our first game. Brogdon, what a lay-in! Jokic, tough shot. Jones with some great defense on that shot contest, but Jokic is so good at finishing through contact. Brogdon all the way to the 10 again, but he can't finish this time over Murray. Goes the other way. Jokic spins, but this time can't lay it in. We take advantage. Fast break three. Finney-Smith can't get it to go. The threes have been nowhere to be found in this second half as Jokic spins and finds Porter, but his shot's not going to drop either. Back to Finney-Smith. He throws it down and is fouled on the dunk as well. He wants the crowd to get loud here at home in Mexico City. The free throw will cut the game to 9 points, but he missed it. Up to Jokic. Fast break lay-in. He's got 37. High ball screen setting up. Pritchard steps into a three, but not. Oh, he got it. Never mind. It hits the rim 3 times before dropping in. Those are his first points here in an Aztecs uniform. We still have life here in our home arena, but Saric answers right back on the other end. Pritchard looking for 2 in a row. That one is up and out. Shot clock under 5. Catch and shoot for Dario Saric. It won't drop in this time around. 4 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter, and still a 12-point deficit for these Aztecs. Brogdon fires and connects another one. He's got 25. Dumped inside. Double team comes again, and Jokic draws number 6 on the Time Lord. He will have to exit. Who comes in for him? It's not a center. Where is Steven Adams? He's not on the court. It's Josh Green instead. We have Finney Smith playing center against Jokic. This cannot be happening. Pass nearly stolen. Brogdon left it short. Couple of pump fakes. Westbrook can't finish. The ball is tipped out to Peyton Pritchard. Screen setting up. Westbrook defending Pritchard well until the blow-by on the baseline. We have kept ourselves in arm's reach here in this fourth quarter, but have not made the right plays to fully get back in. It's 85-94. Murray blows by Brogdon on the other side. Catch and shoot, and Brogdon laces one from deep. Little by little, we are finding ourselves creeping back in, just like Denver back in the first half. They lob it over the top right to Jokic. A quick response to quiet the home crowd. They have had answer after answer here in this second half. We trail by 10 once more. DFS the screen. Brogdon picked up by Westbrook, and he gets inside for another two. Baseline drive, kicked back out. Saric has been great behind the arc here in this fourth quarter. And just when you thought we had a chance to fight back in, Denver once again nails another shot. But Josh Green buries the triple on the other end. And we're, staying within 10, 8 points. Just got to get some defensive stops now. Pick and roll setting up. Porter fires a tough three. Here's our chance. A bucket here makes it a 5-point game, but Green can't connect, but Finney Smith comes from the other corner and jams it in off the putback. 95-101. There's life in Mexico City. Can the Aztecs pull off the comeback upset win? We need more defense down the stretch. Jokic, just another impossible shot to guard, man. Shot clock winding down. Brogdon sneaks inside. Tough layup. He's been fantastic here. He's got 32 points. He's been very impressive all day long. It's back to a 6-point game. Inside of Jokic. All right, I have got to bring in Adams because this is not going to work. Finney Smith cannot guard Jokic at all. I'm going to call him out myself and make that change here to hopefully give us a chance at least to close this game out.
Timeout.
Adams finally in the game. Brogdon gets baseline for another deuce. He has been awesome. 40 field goals for us, 41 for Denver. Threes have been the difference essentially here in this second half as Westbrook lines one up but can't connect. Here's our chance to close the gap to 4 or even 3. Inside, Adams turns the ball over. You cannot, I just brought you in, man. You can't do that this late. And now he checks out. LeVert comes in. Finney Smith back to center. Come on, man. Back out to Murray off the double. Luckily, the shot's still good. The door is still open. Pritchard gets the feed. Westbrook draped all over him. No travel call there. We'll take it. Green has space. That one is good. It's 105-102. We just got to lock down on defense, and we can pull off the impossible. They're going to feed Jokic in the high post. He fades, and this time misses. Here's our chance. A 3 can tie things up at 105 apiece. Brogdon inside over Murray. The shot won't go. Backdoor, Gordon! throws it down. It's back to a 2-score lead for the Nuggets. Under 90 seconds left to play. It's not a high IQ shot by Brogdon that time. We gotta pass the ball here or something. LeVert from the elbow, fouled on the shot. You gotta hit both. Just the second foul of the quarter on Denver. The front end is good. Porter back in for Denver, and LeVert goes 2 for 2. We need a stop desperately. The Joker is doubled. Saric leaves it for Porter. That might be the dagger! What do you do when Jokic gets the ball in the post? There's no way to defend that. They gotta go fast here. Brogdon blows by Saric and lays it in for 2. We're gonna have to start fouling here with 43 seconds left to go. 1 foul away from putting these guys in a bonus for the rest of regulation. You don't want to put Jokic or Murray at the line. We're not going to foul just yet. You can foul Westbrook, though, I guess. That should work. The first one is off the front iron and through. The back end is good as well. 112, 106. You need a quick 3 here. And then 1 stop, but you gotta go fast. Brogdon blows by Saric again, but misses the layup this time. How do you beef that one? That's gonna be it, I think. And this game is gonna come to an end. The comeback will fall short here at home in Mexico City. We're gonna lose our first ever game as a franchise, but a good effort to come back in this game. We made things very interesting towards the end, but ultimately, Murray, Jokic, and Porter come out on top here in this one. Denver is 1-0. The Aztecs are 0-1. 106-113, your final score here at the Sports Palace. That'll be it for the inaugural game in team history. Despite 36 points from Malcolm Brogdon and 23 from Caris LeVert, Mexico City falls thanks to a very strong second half performance by the Denver Nuggets after a great back and forth first half. 44, 17, and 8 in a full game played by Jokic. I can't believe this is really a bug on opening week of the game, but regardless it is, Westbrook nearly puts together a triple-double in 46 minutes of game time, and we fall by only 7 points. If you're curious, these are the sliders I was using in this episode. I feel like these actually worked very well, better than my initial sliders, so if you want to copy these, I will upload these to 2K Game Share pretty much right now as an update to my previous sets, and they should work pretty darn well for you. I'll also scroll through them here if you just want to copy them yourself. That's also fine. I thought that there were a good amount of shots, threes, turnovers not so much, but I'm not really looking to cause like 15 turnovers per team in one game, but otherwise I feel like the game played pretty smoothly. A lot of different kinds of shot attempts, different rim, like rolling shots, which I think is a new thing for this game compared to 2K24, which was honestly pretty cool to watch. So that will pretty much do it here for the first episode, guys. If you enjoyed the content and want to see more, please like the video and subscribe if you're new. Leave your feedback down below on how the game looked, the feel of the game. You know, we're not going to spend too much time here in year 1, but I won't be starting year 2 until they fix the sub issue, because that really had a pretty big effect on the game. I feel like if we don't get that bug patched here soon. We're probably going to have to extend year 1 by a little bit. But we'll see what happens. We got plenty of more NBA Cup games coming up. Our last one in group play comes against, I believe, the Thunder here on the 1st of February. We got plenty of games until then. And we'll take a look at the prospects once we get them at least partially scouted next time around, hopefully. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.